Hello dear students. In the previous classes we learned how to find the product of polynomials. Today we are going to learn some special products. They are called identities. Now what are identities? Identities are some equalities which will be always true, or they will be always true for every value of the variable. Whatever values you put for the variable, the identity or the equation or the equality will remain same. Now today we are going to learn the first identity. Now what is its application or how is it derived? Let us learn that. So the first we have to go through this diagram. What is this diagram? A, B, C, D is a square. Okay. If you look at the figure, you can see here there is another square. So let us mark it as number 1. Now what is this? This is a rectangle. Mark it as number 2. Now there is another rectangle here. Let us mark it as number 3. And there is another square here. Let us mark it as number 4. Now if you look at this square A, what is the side of the square? A, 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 A. That means there was a square of length A and we are going to increase its side, but we are not going to change the shape of the figure. The shape of the figure should remain square. So if you increase the length, you should also increase the breadth so that the length and breadth will be the same. So what we have done here is, the length was A, we added B here. Similarly, the breadth was A, we added B here. So, to the length and breadth, we added same unit. Okay. Now, we have already learned to find the square or the area of a square. What is the area of the square? Area of the square is side multiplied by side. So, we got from a small square, we made a big square, or we increased the size of the square. Now what was the original square? It was E, B, H, I. This was the first square. And what did we do? We increased the breadth and the length by B. Okay. So what will be the area of the bigger square? If you look at the sides, this side is A and this much is B. So what is the total length of the square? A plus B. So area of the big square or the large square is A plus B into A plus B. Now we have already learned that whenever we multiply any number by itself, we can write it as its square. So A plus B into A plus B can be written as A plus B whole square. How to read it? A plus B whole square. Now, how to find the area of this using some other way? Means we have already made it into small parts. The total area of this square will be equal to the area of this part plus the area of this part plus the area of this part plus the area of this part. Means the whole square, the large square is broken into small parts and if you find the area of that parts and add it, it will be the same. For example, if you have constructed a house and if they say the area of the house is 1200 square meters, and if you add the area of each room, every part of the house, and add them, that should be equal to 1200 square meters. Then that is the same concepts here. We have a big square and that big square is divided into 4 parts. What are the 4 parts? One big square here, another big square here, and 2 rectangles here. Okay, so let us find out the area of each part separately. The area of square 1. Area of square 1 is equal to, what is its side? A. So area is A into A square. Now what is the area of this part? That is rectangle. Area of rectangle. What is the name given? 2. Its length is A and breadth is B. So A into B, that is AB. Now area of rectangle 3. Here you see the length is A and breadth is B. That is also equal to A into B. That is AB. Now the area of square 4. What is the side? Side is B, length is B, breadth is also B. That is B into B, B square. Now, if you see the total area, that is A plus B whole square. Also, area of large square is equal to area of figure 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. That is, the area of this big square is equal to area of this square plus area of this rectangle plus area of this rectangle plus area of this square. So what is the area of the big square? We have already got. That is A plus B whole square, which is equal to A plus B into A plus B is equal to area of figure 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4. What is the area of figure 1? A square. What is the area of figure 2? AB. 3 is also AB. 4 is B square. So we get A square plus, what is AB plus AB? 2AB plus B square. That is A plus B whole square is equal to A plus B into A plus B, that is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. And this is the first identity. This is the identity number 1. Now, why is it called identity? You give any values for A and B and find out whether this answer will be true or not. It will be always true. For any values of A and B, A plus B whole square will be equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. So, this is the first identity. That's all for today. In the next class, we will see its applications. Thank you.